So many books and movies have been about people who have gone through extraordinary, difficult situations, people who have horrible things that have happened to them, only to find out that it was a true blessing in disguise. People who have cancer and survived to realize a better life with more appreciation, like Ed Giampietro. Hi, I'm Mary Bourne. I'm a traditional naturopath, and I love sharing natural remedies with people. They've been around for hundreds, even thousands of years because they work. Thank you for joining me today. This is a difficult subject, and I hope that this video gives you some support and that you can give me a thumbs up and share it with others and spread hope. I love hearing from you, so if you have a comment, be sure to put it in the comment section, or you can email me at drmary@bornforhealth.com if it's a particularly personal situation. During the month of November, I've been focusing on gratitude. Today, we're going to discuss how some people have the courage to take lemons and make lemonade. As I mentioned about Ed Giampietro, I'm going to get my screen to work there. He says he now has a greater appreciation for life. I'm so grateful for having survived cancer, and I decided to help others going through a similar circumstance and join the Imerman Angels, a one-on-one cancer support group that matches a newly diagnosed patient with a survivor of the same type of cancer. And so far, I have talked with 12 kidney cancer patients around the country, and the experience has been very gratifying. I'll leave that link in the description below. But what Ed found out was his oncology experts did not have the ability to support him with his emotions. And oftentimes, you got to seek out a group, seek out somebody. Many times it's your family that will be there. It'll be a friend that'll be there for you. But for some people, it isn't. For Bethany Hamilton, her family supported her when she lost her arm to a shark attack. And she was at the very height of her surfing career when she got attacked by a shark. And yes, she had to go through the grieving process. When you lose a limb, you lose part of yourself. And it's very inspirational. We had the ability to watch this movie when we were on a plane ride to South America. And I had tears in my eyes and shed them a lot because of her courage and commitment that she was not going to let that shark win. And what was more wonderful is that she had the support of family and friends behind her, but she also had some friends who thought she was foolish, who thought she should just give up. And it brings me to the thought of how sometimes people let other people dictate how they should run their life. For example, this virus, 99.9% survival rate. Unbelievable. You don't get that rate with any other disease. It's an amazing survival rate. And yet the fear that people are buying into is daunting. We need to remind ourselves that we have a God-given immune system to support us, that all we have to do is feed it. All we have to do is make sure that it's strong and healthy. And I have lots of videos about supporting your immune system. You can just go through the array of uh, videos on my YouTube channel. So I do believe in angels, and I believe they're all around us. And I'll leave the link to Alabama singing this, because they're sent down to heaven, from heaven to us, no matter where we are, if we're open to receiving them. And that's the big key, is having faith in God and goodness, and people helps. So each night, think of 5 things that were blessings in your life that day. It could be a beautiful cloud formation. It could be a tree. It could be some other type of nature. It could be a person did something kind to you. Maybe you did a kindness for somebody else. But spend a few minutes soaking in gratitude. So even be grateful for the simple things, like, I'm grateful for a warm house. This morning when I woke up, there was snow all over. And I was very grateful that the heat came on, made me warm and toasty, and that I had a lovely cup of coffee, and that I had food to feed myself, and that I had water to drink to keep me healthy. Sometimes we don't appreciate all the simple things that we have in life until we don't have them. Now, there is no doubt there is an abundance of people that are willing to complain and share this negativity with you. And I think of them as pigpen. You know, after you're with them, you just want to take a shower. You just want to, get away from this negativity. So protect yourself with a bubble of positive thought, and don't let them in. You cannot convert them. They are comfortable in their negativity. You know, there's no way this little guy wants to clean up. That's his persona. And without it, he wouldn't be Pigpen. So sometimes the influence is TV, the news, the media, social media. Learn to be discerning and be careful about what you're watching or listening to, because there will always be pigpens. There will always be naysayers. So take action steps that move you toward the healthy person that you want to be, and think about, what would that healthy person do? Don't buy into the negativity and go down that rabbit hole, because you can spend a lot of time there, and that energy just drives you down, and it affects your immune system. So what about military people and PTSD? You know, post-traumatic stress disorder doesn't just happen to military, but I will post in the description the helper sites that veterans can go to. But I also have a video I did on PTSD and some of the natural supports that one can do when you're dealing with PTSD. I think that the children of today are going to deal with some form of PTSD, especially babies, when they're used to seeing the faces of people, and to be faced with looking at a mask. I think that we're going to have to learn to be more expressive and understanding about their shyness, about their feelings that they can't share what they feel because of this face covering. So talk therapy is very beneficial, but there are other natural remedies. I've been dealing with emotional healing for over 40 years. That's been what I do for people with different trauma events in their life. So one of the ways I do that is with a liquid energy medicine called the Stress Remedy. And it's made in a glycerin base, which is wonderful because recovering alcoholics, people are on medication, don't have to worry about it. It's great for babies, kids, as well as elderly people. You can put it under your tongue. You can rub it on the bottoms of a baby's feet. You can put it in water. You can take a bath with it. It's very usable friendly and user friendly, and there are a variety of ways of how this energy helps to balance your thoughts so that you can get out of your head and more into the action and what can I do right now. It helps you to identify what is possible from all the things that could be possible, like what can I do right now? What can I be more affirmative about? So one of the other ways that I've helped people with is essential oils. Now, essential oils, you actually don't even need somebody's okay to share this with them. You can spray it in a room, you can diffuse it. There are lots of ways to help somebody lift their mood without them even being aware that you are helping them. So you can just spray it, and then once they start feeling better, then you can start introducing remedies that would be beneficial for them, and they can be more open for support and help in this manner. So I absolutely love pink grapefruit. Any of the citrus essential oils, bergamot is one of my favorites as well, which is from the bitter orange. But pink grapefruit is known, especially for teenagers, to help lift their mood, to help them to feel better about themselves. It helps to brighten up their day. So it's a good way to start the day. Have some in a diffuser ready to go, and all you have to do is plug it in the morning. So when you're caring for someone who's dealing with depression, diffusing essential oils is a really good way to support them without them even, where you don't have to beg them to do something, pick up your socks or whatever. Just, spritz it around and maybe open the door and spritz a little bit and then close the door. And most people will not object to pink grapefruit. It's a very lovely light scent. And I have yet to find anybody who would object to it. It's very difficult sometimes working with somebody who's had this cloud about them and it brings you down. So pink grapefruit can help bring you up as you're bringing them up. So I hope that you share it. Now, years ago, I watched Funny Girl with Barbra Streisand, and I absolutely loved it. And I loved her song, "Don't Tell Me How to Live, Don't Just Sit and Putter. Life's candy and the sun's a ball of butter. Don't bring around a cloud to rain on my parade." Well, here's my refrain. "Don't tell me how to celebrate. Your rules are not my calibration for my life and love. Don't rain on my parade." So that's what I'm going to tell our governor about our Thanksgiving. I'm not going to let her rain on my parade. Right now, we have the freedom to see whom we want and be with who we want. And there is nobody that is going to take that freedom away from me. And if you feel the same, fine. If you don't feel the same, fine. It's your choice. And that's what freedom is all about. It's the ability to live your life the way you want to live it and to sing your song the way you want to sing it. So I hope that this video has given you some courage to go on, to take action in the face of discouragement, to call upon those people who you know will be there for you to give you support. Go get a hug. We are hug deprived in this time. We need to be able to bond with other people, to share our humanness. And I think it's unconscionable of people to tell us not to. We are social beings and we need to be social. So if you want a hug, come on over. I'm giving out free hugs. And I want to thank you for viewing. If you want to send me an email, again, it's drmary@bornforhealth.com. And if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, comment, share with anybody who you feel that needs a little support in this time. I will leave links in the description below for the pink grapefruit and for how you can get a hold of Distress Remedy. Subscribe and, like I said, share. And until next time, this is Dr. Mary for the Health of It. Go out and make this a beautiful day.